We're at the KC Guitar Show, looking at a lot of very cool guitars. And then this popped up. Look at this Martin. What did you bring today?
It's a Martin MC28. They manufactured these from 1981 to 1996. There's only about 1,100 of them manufactured. And I got one of the early ones.
So what makes it unusual?
Well, the oval sound hole, the cutaway, it's still there. And this is all original except the saddle here. I had a very good friend who was a world-class luthier. His name was Bob Abernathy. He's passed away now, but shortly after I got this guitar, he said, "Why don't you let me have this guitar? I can make it better." And I was like, "How can you make it better? It plays great, intonation's great, action's great." He goes, "Just let me have it, I'll make it better." When I got it back, he had hand-carved this bone saddle, and it was better.
And everything else is original.
Yeah.
And this is the only Martin I've ever seen that has this cutaway. They're usually...
Yeah, there are some other ones, but this is definitely one of the earlier ones.
Well, let's look at the back. Look at that. That's pretty, isn't it? And how did you get this guitar?
I just bought it at a music store. I had it was 1981, it was $1,100. I went to the bank where I had my business account to get a loan, and the bank guy told me this car isn't worth $1,100, but I tell you what, you drive it by the window, prove to me that it runs, and I'll give you the money for the guitar. And I said, okay. So I drove my car past the bank guy's window, took it home, parked it in the driveway, and it never started again. But
you got this guitar.
I got the guitar. And it took me a year to pay the bank off to get the title back on the car, and I sold it to a junkyard for $25, and I still have the guitar.
There you go. So this guitar is worth what?
Well,
I know you don't want to sell it.
No, I don't want to sell it. I see them going for anywhere between $2,500 and $4,000, depending on the condition. This one would probably be on the lower end of that scale because it's pretty beat up. I play the crap out of it. I still use it.
I think you're gonna be surprised that $4,000 would be easy for this. Guys they like this.
Yeah?
They do. They go, oh yeah, they like this. This is not the kind of thing that worries people. It's beautiful. I bet if you really tried, you could get $5,000 or $6,000 out of this.
It's not for sale.
Better than that car that won't run.
Yeah, that's right.
Thanks for bringing it in.
You're welcome. The only other way that it's been modified is the original electronics in it. It's got a pickup in it under the bridge, a piezo. Were passive, and I replaced the passive electronics with an active situation. So there's a battery
right
inside the deal, but
it doesn't change the actual structure of the guitar.
No, there's no knobs or anything on the guitar, not even an input jack. The input jack's in the strap pin there.
Man, I love this guitar.